I mentioned why I wanted to try this because TikTok has gone crazy with what colours you should match your face and hair and everything with. And this colour palette is exactly what apparently I should. So one thing I loved about all of the old palettes is they come with tutorials. There was none. The when you search for bareMinerals Warmth, it's all about the bronzer. But it's another sort of interesting thing that they've made this palette to complement that bronzer, which is such an icon. So anyone who uses the bronzer should definitely look at this. So as you can see, I've put a real big dent in it. I am wearing it today. I'm wearing Coastline all over, then Cove in my crease, and then Coconut just to define in my crease and line. There's a mix of matte and shimmer shades. My go-to colours for every day were Coastline day and night, to be honest. It's a really nice under eye eyeshadow as well if you just want something subtle. Again, I love how you can recycle the palette. I've created so many looks with this and I've taken photos and I've filmed. So I'm going to try and do a montage to show you how wearable it is and how many different looks you can get out of it, which I will put in the caption. I have really sensitive eyes, and again, because these are mineral formulas, they didn't make them run. If a bit of powder got in my eye, it didn't irritate or sting. I'm so glad that I can feel confident walking in the wind and the rain and being under bright lights and it not run. I can't tell you how much that means to me, so it's a really good palette if you've got sensitive eyes. And there's loads of other shades as well.
This was my first foray into bareMinerals eyeshadows, and wasn't really disappointed. I thought the colours were really lovely. I got actually quite a few compliments from wearing them as well, which was rather nice. It is such a cute box, and because it's so small, it was really easy just to keep by my bed, whip it out in the morning and chuck it on. So it's very easy just to kind of pop in my bag as well on the go. It hasn't been quite lasting on my lids as long as I would want it to because I have quite oily lids. However, I've not been deterred. I still really, really want it to work out. So I will be doing a lot more prep and experimenting with different products to see how much more I can make it last on my lids.
I really like this palette. I love the shades in it. I think it's like really good everyday colours, but then also like the shimmers you could like make it pop a bit more. It's a great travel palette because I feel like it has everything you need. It has like a dark shade that you can use for eyeliner. It has a light shade for like all of your lid. My favourite colour is glowing. It looks very nice on my eyes. I did find you need eye primer with it though. I don't know if it's just because my lid's a bit oily or what, but I always used it with primer. I just found that it didn't like sit as well on my lid and I couldn't get like most colour payoff when I used it without a primer. I'd say I got a few hours until it started fading a bit, but I wouldn't say it faded really badly. It just sort of lost its shimmer.
I really enjoyed using the bareMinerals Mineralist palette because it's like very much my colour palette tone. It is, yeah. So like oranges go like really well with my skin tone and my eye colour. So I really enjoyed exploring this palette, whether that's like mixing and matching or just using individual shades. My favourite shade has to be Fiery, because I'm fiery, because it's like the deepest, like most shimmering shade in the palette. So I love wearing it when I'm gonna go out, when I wanna take things up a notch. What I love most about these colours is that it's really comfortable to wear, so it doesn't like kind of settle in the line of your eye. I think it does move around a little bit, but I think nothing that can't be solved with a little bit of setting spray or priming. So I think, yeah, if you get the prep steps right, it'll last a long time.